What's up guys, Be by Mash UK, Speed VR. We're going to have another rig update. Got two new items to show you today. So let's start. So, we managed to get ourselves a pair of ClubSport V3 pedals. Absolutely mint condition, delivered £255. Mint, no scratches anywhere. The pedal plates were already put on, the extenders were already put on, so I asked the guy to leave it exactly as it is, and it's wonderful. But I've already modded these pedals, or one of the pedals should I say, and it has made a very nice difference. Shall we have a look? The blue spring. Now that spring is very, very stiff, and I actually believe it makes the pedal feel like it's more hydraulic, because the default or even the secondary spring that you get in the box is still a little bit light for me, and I was considering buying the performance kit, you know, the damper kit, but that's like £70 and it's not made to make much difference. It's meant to be for the brake, but people use it on the accelerator. But that spring there cost me £5 on eBay, and I'll put a link in the description to the guy who sold it to me. £2.50 delivery. Ordered it Wednesday, it was here this morning, which is Saturday. Took me 5 minutes to put it on, and it's really, really stiff. It's so much better, and it allows you to manipulate your acceleration more. You know, you got more control over the acceleration, which is really nice. All the motors work. It's mint. I mean, look at it. Mint. No scratches or marks. There was a little bit of dust, but I just got rid of that. And really pleased with those now. So, we're 100% back. In fact, no, we're 90 odd percent there. You know, but I don't want a Fanatec handbrake. I've had one before. It's a bit floppy. Nowhere near as good as the TH8 Thrustmaster handbrake. So it's staying as it is now. So yeah, loving the BMW wheel. And you know what? I still say 5nm is perfect for me. I keep saying nanometers. Newton meters. 5 Newton meters is perfect for me. I've got no pain in my shoulder, no pain in my forearms. It's great, and I've got the force feedback fairly high, about 60% on all the games, 100% inside the Fanatec software. But it's really nice because it allows me to have one hand on the steering wheel and one hand on the shifter. You know, like I drive normally in a real car, where the more torque that you set, you need both hands on the wheel, and then when you take your one hand off to change your shifter, that's when it gets jarring. You just lose control of the car. But it's absolutely spot on. Spot on it is at the minute. Still got the Vario. I'm still on the fence with this. I mean, look what I've had to do to it to make it comfortable. I've got the performance kit on there. It just looks shit. You know, it is better with that on. You know, it goes on more like a cap now. But I can still feel the weight on my cheeks. But God, if only the Quest 3 had the resolution, you know. I mean, Vario have sent me an invite actually to their, I think it's the 21st of November, or no, 27th of November, I think. They've invited me to their show where they're going to unveil something. And I reckon they're going to unveil the Aero 2. Because I believe, and I said it at the beginning, the reason why they lowered the cost on these was to get rid of stock. I think this Aero is going to be replaced with an Aero 2. And I'm telling you, I don't give a monkeys about the resolution or the optics, because there's nothing wrong with the resolution or the optics of the Aero. What I really, really hope for is that they've gone for a smaller build, which is lighter and more comfortable. I would imagine they're going to announce their new XR4 as well, which is like, you know, it's going to be about $6,000 on it, let's face it. But I reckon we'll be seeing the Vario Aero 2 to compete with the Crystal and the big screen beyond. It's all about the comfort for me. I'm telling you, I've said it before. Once you've had a Quest Pro, there is no going back on comfort when you've had a Quest Pro. You know, but that's based on my head. Yeah, everyone says this here is the most comfortable headset they've ever worn, but it's all based on the shape of your head. You know. So yeah, so we're back with the Fanatec pedals, loving them, got them set perfectly, loving the gear shifter with the what do you call it, the what are the knobs made of? Fucking I can't remember what they're made of. Some material from Mars, basically. Here's the there's the other one, look. And there's me Sparko. Yeah. And I want to show you guys something. I actually love all these shoes here. I want to share this with you. Right, I'm going to put the light on so you can see. You ready for this, guys? My Only Fools and Horses collection. Hey, look at the detail on Boise there, look. Trigger looks amazing. I know, Marlene. Come along, Marlene. Awesome. But this is the one. The bar. You ready? Nice and steady, Trigger. Hey? Nice and steady. Steady. You know what I mean? Woo! All the heads bubble. All the heads. These are bobble heads, basically. Yeah, go that, man. Isn't that amazing? £20 that was. Took 3 months to get here nearly. But I just think it's amazing. That Sunday evening back in 1988, I think it was. That Sunday evening when that series was on, when that episode was on, when Del Boy fell through that bar, I think the whole of the country was pissing themselves. Because I sat there with my mum and dad and my brothers and sisters and we could not breathe. The beer was going everywhere. Coffee and tea was going everywhere. If you were drinking at the time that scene happened, it was all over. So yeah, that's my only Fools and Horses collection. Great, isn't it? Anyhow, what else we had? So, there's the Quest V3 on the original docking station. It's got the VR optician lenses in. That arrived yesterday, so I don't need to wear glasses with it anymore. So yeah, so that's pretty much just down here for streaming VR from upstairs over Wi-Fi 6E, which again, I still don't think is streaming as good as what the Quest Pro did, because the Quest Pro, maybe it's just a software update that Meta need to sort out, but the Quest Pro, as you can see from one of my videos that I did a few months ago with my son, we were streaming from up here over Wi-Fi 6E into the living room, and there was no lag at all. It was absolutely perfect. It was as solid as it was stood in this room where the router is. And I've got the router up on top of my Star Wars machine here, look. All the aerials are spread out, and that's the exact place that it was with the Quest Pro months ago streaming. But with the Quest V3, it just doesn't seem to be as stable. It's solid as a rock in here, but as soon as I go downstairs, it doesn't seem to be as stable. So I'm hoping Meta sort that out. I don't know whether you guys are experiencing it as well, but the Wi-Fi 6E performance in the Quest V3 does not match the Quest Pro at the moment. I say at the moment, I haven't tried it for a week. I might give it a try later. So there you go, there's the rig update for this week. Quite excited to see what Vario are doing on the 27th. I think it's the 27th. Let's hope it's a new headset for consumers that's lighter, probably with pancake lenses and a high resolution. Who knows? They've got to compete, haven't they? They've got to compete with the Crystal, because there's a lot of people who have sold their Aero to get the Crystal. But the Crystal, I've had it on. It's like putting a fucking bucket with a brick, with a house brick on top of it on your head. No good for me whatsoever. No good for me. Comfort all the way for me. So there you go. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you've got any questions. I will try and get back to you as quick as possible. I've been answering quite a few questions this week. So let's keep it rolling, guys. Happy days.